Have you ever been told that your blood work is normal, your scans are normal, your tests are normal, yet you still feel exhausted, foggy, stressed, anxious, inflamed, or simply not yourself? You are not alone. You've seen doctors, you've taken medications, your tests may even look perfectly fine. But millions of people live in a frustrating gray zone where conventional medicine and lab panels completely fail to explain why they feel so unwell. What if the real problem isn't what your tests are measuring, but what they're missing? In today's deep dive, we are going to uncover the hidden blueprint of modern illness. I need you to watch until the very end, because the final insight I share is going to completely change how you think about healing, energy, and your long-term health. Modern medicine is incredible at acute care. If you have a broken bone or a severe infection, the hospital is exactly where you need to be. But standard lab tests are designed for disease detection, not health optimization. We are taught that if we don't have a diagnosed disease, we are healthy. But symptoms like chronic fatigue, brain fog, and joint pain often appear years, sometimes decades, before a disease is officially diagnosed. According to institutions like the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins, poor recovery and chronic inflammation build up silently over time. So why is your body sounding the alarm if there's no disease to fight? The answer lies in how we view the human body. We assume our bodies live entirely separate from our daily lives, but they don't. But that's only part of the story. If you want to know why you aren't healing, we have to look at the factors keeping your nervous system in an invisible state of threat. Your body simply cannot heal when it is locked in survival mode. Let's look at a documented clinical scenario. Meet David, a 42-year-old who presented with severe fatigue, daily headaches, muscle tension, and chronic digestive problems. His doctor ran every scan imaginable. His thyroid was fine, his inflammatory markers appeared within normal range. He was told to just take it easy. But what the blood tests couldn't see was David's life. He was drowning in debt. Constant financial stress and money worries keep the body's stress response permanently activated. When you are constantly worried about your bank account, your brain signals your adrenal glands to pump out cortisol. Over time, this chronic stress alters your sleep architecture, elevates your blood pressure, halts proper digestion, and completely drains your energy. Harvard Health and Stanford neurobiologists have extensively documented how chronic psychological stress downregulates the immune system. You aren't failing to heal because your body is broken. You are failing to heal because your body is successfully adapting to a perceived war zone. But it isn't just money that tricks your brain into survival mode. There is an even more potent trigger hiding in your own home. What researchers discovered next was surprising. When we think of toxins, we think of chemicals or processed foods. But what about toxic environments, relationship stress? Whether it's constant conflict, heartbreak, or a toxic workplace, acts as chronic emotional stress that translates directly into physical symptoms. When you are dealing with chronic anxiety and overthinking, your brain stays stuck in a loop of survival. This leads to the exact symptoms David experienced: unexplainable fatigue, tension headaches, and severe gut-brain imbalance. Your gut and your brain are connected by the vagus nerve. According to peer-reviewed medical journals and research from the Cleveland Clinic, psychological distress alters your gut microbiome. This metabolic dysfunction means you can eat the healthiest diet in the world, but if your nervous system is in distress, you won't absorb the nutrients properly. You are treating the symptoms, while the major life stressors remain entirely unresolved. You might be thinking, okay, I'll just manage my stress and eat right. But what if you are doing all of that and your health is still spiraling? The next factor may be affecting millions of people: loneliness. Humans are fundamentally social beings. The World Health Organization and the NIH have published startling data showing that loneliness and social isolation can be as damaging to your physical well-being as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Isolation and a lack of purpose don't just make you sad, they create a systemic inflammatory response. This is why some people never seem to feel better. They are trying to medicate a lifestyle problem. Health is not just about diet and exercise. Your mind, your money, your relationships, and your physical health are all deeply and intimately connected. When you combine sleep deprivation, burnout, emotional pain, and social isolation, you create the perfect storm. These lifestyle factors interact to crash every system in your body. Your body is screaming for a whole life intervention, and we are just giving it a 15-minute doctor's visit. So how do we actually break out of the gray zone? How do we flip the switch from survival mode to profound healing? The science of resilience proves that our bodies have a miraculous capacity to repair themselves, but only when we create the right environment. This requires a shift to whole life healing. Here are the actionable steps you can start taking today to rebuild your health from the ground up. 1. Seek appropriate medical care. Continue to get checked out when needed to rule out acute issues. 2. Prioritize deep recovery. Better sleep is non-negotiable. Sleep is when your brain flushes out toxins and your cells repair. 3. Regulate your nervous system. Implement daily stress management techniques, whether that's breath work, meditation, or simply walking in nature to tell your brain you are safe. 4. Financial planning. Address the root of your survival mode. Taking small, actionable steps in financial planning can drastically reduce chronic money worries. 5. Cultivate connection. Actively seek social support and healthy relationships. Your nervous system co-regulates with the people around you. 6. Move your body. Engage in consistent physical activity, not to burn calories, but to process and release stored stress hormones. Here is the truth I promised you at the beginning of this video. Healing is not the absence of disease. Healing is the optimization of the body's interconnected systems. Your health depends on far more than just medicine. It depends on how you live, who you love, how you process your pain, and how safe you feel in your own life. You cannot heal an exhausted body by just treating the symptoms. You have to treat the whole person. If you're tired of living in the gray zone, it's time to look beyond the blood test. If this video opened your eyes to the real reasons you might be feeling unwell, hit that subscribe button to join Deep Dive with Stella. We release evidence-based health documentaries to help you take back control of your biology and your life. Leave a comment below. What is one hidden stressor you are going to focus on healing this week? I'll be reading your answers. Until next time, stay curious and stay healthy.